Hi everyone, this is Dave of Salty Cat Gaming, and today we have Zack back to play Lunar by Blacksite Studios. Lunar takes place on the moon, back during the space race between the United States and USSR. So it's staged in like the late 70s, early 80s. Skirmish-based game where you compete for resources or just skirmishing to fight for some of the scenarios. And the astronauts or cosmonauts are equipped with different weapons and gear that some was real. This is what they used on the moon, and some was theoretical if there would ever be a war or a battle fought on the moon. So I'm playing we're going to play a staged Link campaign. I am playing the alien Abductors, which is an American force there to look for aliens. They're sure there's aliens on the moon. They're going to find them, kidnap them, and bring back to Earth. And they're led by Captain Hawk. And we'll go through the gear in just a moment. You're Russians. You're playing the Russian team, the Cosmonauts. What's their name?
Tchaikovsky's. I don't
know. Zack's going to play the Cosmonauts, who have just recently arrived to the moon and have set up a base for exploration.
Right.
And then they're led by who?
Commander Keen.
Commander Keen.
With a Q.
With a Q. So we'll be playing the first scenario, and in this scenario, the Cosmonauts have landed. They have their base. So we'll show you the Blacksite Studio. This is all their terrain and their map and minis. We'll show that, and then the American Space Force alien abductors have decided to come over and introduce themselves to the Cosmonauts and welcome them to the neighborhood and see if there's any aliens there. Unfortunately, the American style of welcoming them is very aggressive.
They already believe that the Russians have found an alien, so
and they're there
very interested in securing their alien.
This game will be 5 rounds, and the Cosmonauts will have the base, so they'll guard the middle. I'll be able to come in from different sides. It's 3 versus 3, and then at the end of the game, it's whoever has the most active. I am going to call them astronauts, but or cosmonauts.
Spacemen.
In the middle, win. And then we'll play the campaign steps after that because we'll get different credits and things like that. And we'll have to roll to see if anybody really dies. So let's take a look at which characters we've chosen and take a look at the equipment and get to start playing. So here's the alien abductors. They're led by Captain Hawk here. So he'll have the net gun. I don't have the net gun yet. It's a little too expensive. So he just has an improvised weapon. So instead of a net gun, he's carrying an empty net gun because they've already shot it at something. And so he's going to hit people with it. Over here, we have a medical specialist who's got his, I guess instead of this being for mining or whatever, it'll be his patching. He's got one little emergency patch to help somebody. And then this is our combat specialist, and he actually has a laser pistol and a Lunar buckler. So the buckler will help him take hits, and this is actually the laser pistol is just it blinds people. If I hit you, it doesn't do damage. So he's also kind of improvised weapons. They don't have their shipment of guns yet. Something happened, and all the guns that they were shipped is lost somewhere on the moon. So they're still looking for it. All right, let's take a look at the Cosmonauts.
It's Commander Keen.
So this one.
He is a great Russian hero.
And then he's got
he's carrying just geology hammer because we don't
know about explorers.
We don't know about these interlopers. And his combat specialist, which really he's kind of out of sorts in this case, but he's carrying a mining drill. Oh, I think I'm actually spending too many points here.
This is 14. You only got 12.
Yeah, so.
All right, so you got the guy at 7 AK. He's got a mining drill, and then your last guy carrying the rock.
He's just the medical specialist, so he's just kind of specializing in Russian medicine.
He's gonna heal somebody with that rock.
He's got Soviet medicine.
Here we have the game board. As you can see, we have this is the habitat in the middle
for humanity.
For humanity, this is the Russian base. We got their solar collectors and then just general moon rocks around. So Zack will set up within, I think it's 3 or 4 inches of this in around. And then I'll set up my 3 guys, and I can choose one. I have to split them up between 2 corners, so I get to choose which corners I want, though. So Zack sets up first. So you're gonna set up
Commander Keen is just kind of over here. I mean, we got to remember too that this one had the whole directionality thing to the models, right? Like movement.
Right, there is. So we may do like a how to play at some point, but in this game,
Never do that first.
and it's marked. Their front arc does
Oh yeah,
matter.
you did, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So you have a guy there, and
like...
a guy all over there.
Yeah, and I'm making some minute adjustments here just because I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do to me.
And then I could choose one or two. So you have one here, one here, one here. I think the Americans, we're going to set up, because like, I have a chance just to pick on one of your guys over here first. So we're going to set up, let's do this. All right. So the Americans arrived by the solar collector. Now we roll to see who goes first.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Where do we want to roll? Camera there? Okay.
So 3. Well, you have to roll.
No. All right, maybe.
3.
Come on, man.
6.
Yeah, that's right. Russians.
So you're going to activate first.
I feel like I want to kind of congregate because your guys are mean and they're coming to do mean things to my poor little Soviets.
And that's your doctor over here by himself on the...
Yeah.
with his
where's my movement?
His health rock.
I mean, we were just peaceful miners.
Well, who are you gonna heal with that rock?
I mean, just in case anybody gets a boo boo.
How are you gonna treat them?
They're doing like research and mining stuff, or like the exploratory stuff before a big mining commit. But you know, they still have boo boos and stuff. So he's just the medic on the team is all. He's still competent geologist as well. So he's got to do his 1/6 Earth's gravity bounding over here. So he can move this direction.
Right, anywhere in his front arc. Yep.
Okay, all right. I don't think we did that exact same thing.
And then he can change facing if he wants at the end. Are you just going to run away from me?
I mean, not... Oh, I see. I can't move that direction, so I got to come to the front.
The Americans are here with their guns. Run away.
I mean, I don't know.
Wait.
Here, he's actually ended his turn like that. All right, well, so then he's just going to do another move for another 3, but he wants to stay, like, in the payout zone. They gotta protect.
Yeah, you have to. Yep.
Sierra Daria base here, so it's 2 oxygens. Maybe he'll just turn on the spot because he's looking to see these.
Okay, that's
crazy
3
Americans, and then I don't really know that he's got anything else to do. 1 oxygen left with my medical specialist, right?
Yeah. So you moved 3 times. Well, you could technically say you have 2 oxygen left because you used one of them just to rotate where you were at, but you can end a movement and rotate.
Yeah, but I wanted to actually turn in spot without moving further. So that's why I was saying I'd spend an oxygen.
Right, but you didn't need to do that. So on your second move, you move, and at the end of your movement, you can spin any direction you want.
I should have said as much though.
So I think it's fine. So if you have 2 oxygen, and just for everybody watching from home, we're going to house rule that if you make a competency check, you can get a free improvised weapon because it's just literally picking up a rock.
At the expense of an oxygen.
At the expense of an oxygen.
Like
so you could do it twice. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You could do it twice, too. Like, if you fail the first time, you can spend your last oxygen to look again.
Right, so then you said that its competency is 5 up.
It's 5 up.
Modified by your star.
Yeah, so
in this case, med specialist cosmonaut is +1.
Okay.
I need a 4 up.
Right.
To pass the competency check for this scavenge.
So the Americans arrive. You're like, oh,
Schnell. I don't know how to curse in German, so I can't play.
Why would it be German?
I mean, in Russian. Yeah, Schnell is definitely not it. That just means here.
Scheiße. I think that's...
Now, rather. 6.
So 6. So you find an improvised weapon. So you'll be able to take one from the deck.
It's not German at all.
All right, and you still have 1 oxygen left.
Well, he's just going to basically like.
Oh, tuck in right there.
Yeah, because he might.
Okay.
He might actually.
So go ahead and mark
climb
him that
you.
he's activated, so
Okay.
remember.
We're going on the model or on the card.
Let's do it on the model. I think it'll be easier to remember.
Right.
Okay, so
both, I suppose.
my turn. I'm gonna I'll go ahead and because he's gonna go. So 1 oxygen. 2 oxygen. He's already got an improvised weapon because he started with 1. This is my Captain Hawk. Hawk. It's his theme song. Hawk. And then we're just gonna spend all my oxygen moving. So we're just kind of moving up here and like on the other side. We're gonna like wreck your stuff while I'm here. I'm just like
what? You
bang
guys...
bang bang. So
bang,
he's
bang,
gone.
gang.
So what about these other 2? What are these? So it's your activation.
So my activation. I think Commander Keen now has been made aware by his medical specialist that there are interlopers in the Sierdaria base here, where they were doing some exploratory mining research stuff. So Commander Keen's going to activate. I won't need that quite yet. He's going to. Well, I guess he. Front arc. What kind of the measuring temperature?
Sure.
He's gonna just come out. We want to go around obstacles too, right?
You could go. There is a jump mechanic if you want to jump over them.
Pretty sure he can make 3 inches. So his front arc is like that. So Commander Keen is saying, "Oh crap!" because of his little med specialist letting him know. So he's going to actually do a jump. So he's doing his 1/6 Earth's gravity jump to like land on the other side of the rock here. And facing that way, there's 1 oxygen. You have an improvised weapon. What do I have? I got a geology hammer. Whoa. And he's just going to try to get in there, boy. You've only got 1 guy present. Turn the tempo like this. So there's 2 oxygen. Not quite fair.
Remember, no pre-measuring.
Well, how do you do it if you're going to do repeated movements? It's kind of pre-measuring, like it or not, isn't it? How close do you have to be within? You have to be within half an inch, right, to be engaged or whatever.
I believe so. Yes. So I think normally what you'd say is I'm gonna move, and then you move 3 inches, move 3 inches. But I think if you're gonna like, I don't know, we have to look after this.
As far as the no pre-measuring business.
Yeah, because it's a little weird when it comes
once
to
I
this.
put the template down, it's giving you way
right,
more.
You
than...
could do the measuring tape right by you.
Oh, okay. Now you're trying to take away my. You should let me have that, and you use this, pro gamer over here. All right, so then he's gonna try to close the distance. He's used 2 oxygen to get there. He hurdled the rock.
Yeah.
Made a turn and landing, and then he's heading in because he's at least got a weapon. Oh, I'm not pre-measuring, but I don't.
Well, so you're moving.
Yeah, I'm moving to close the distance and to your guy. So
right.
I want to go base to like that.
So you're not quite within range.
Yeah.
But if you use your last oxygen,
then I can't do nothing else.
He's like, "Oh, welcome to I'm American."
They don't get any range. No, there's no range benefit or anything. I don't want to throw my weapon. Assumedly, you throw your weapon and it's
you could
gone,
throw anything.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, like we could still have it. Like we can represent it as a token on the ground.
Okay. And you can have up to 2 concentrate tokens. So you can't do concentrate though while engaged. So if we're not in range of being considered engaged, we can concentrate, right?
Right.
So what do we want to use as concentrate?
This concentrates thing? The blue. Yeah. So you just put one of those tokens.
Okay. Yep. So Commander Keen has gone. That's his 4 oxygens. Okay.
So he's running over, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna really hit you with this hammer."
I was tempted to actually go up on the terrain, but like I think if we can't, can I measure that just to see that is like 3 inches? You got to be right up against it.
Oh, did you jump up? Oh, yeah.
No, but I wanted.
We should say it ahead of time. We'll say that this is.
It is. Actually.
Yeah, we should make it anyway because that'll be fun.
So you'd have to be right up against it unless you've exerted, because you do gain 1 inch of move or jump.
Right.
If you declare, if you do an exerted state thing and then declare action with a move jump thing.
Okay, so my turn. I'm going to have... What is his range? So my little laser pistol has a range of 14. I'm going to move twice. So I'm going to exert 2 oxygen and go 6... Sorry, 6 inches. So we're going to... Oh, actually, I have to... hold on. I'll have to spend 1 to go like this. Then I want to end up like this. So that's 3. And then I'm going to see if I can shoot my little laser pistol
What
at
about
you.
line of sight, though?
I can see you.
Oh, yeah. You're not really instructed.
You're not engaged.
Way, though, so your aim better be pretty good.
So you're within 14.
Okay. But the laser pistol just blinds, you said?
Yeah, basically, it's a really powerful flashlight.
I get what a laser is, thank you.
So if you it's a laser.
It's like Dr. Evil moment. No, you don't understand. It's a really powerful flashlight.
Let's see here. Would you get cover?
I mean, you barely... Yeah, so it's not a perfect unobstructed, but it's like barely obstructed. So at worst, I would say it's a partial cover.
Okay.
So a -1 to your comp roll for the...
Okay, so I have a +2. After shooting, I can adjust my facing it for free because I am a combat specialist. I know what I'm doing.
Allegedly.
So it'd be normally it'd be a 3 up to hit you.
Okay.
So now it's a 4 up because you have cover. So I miss. So laser goes past your guy's head, and I'm not gonna. I'll change facing, I guess, because it's free. All right, and then your last guy. And this is your...
How close do we want to
This is your rock hammer guy, right?
Yeah, he's got the mining drill.
Our mining drill.
So, how close do we want to say, for like accuracy's sake, that he's gonna like jump? Because he's got exactly 3-inch movement. I mean, I guess that could be the point of needing to take an exert status.
Because to get on top of it.
Because he's like slightly off of like this.
Yeah, I think he would have to take an exert.
Okay.
And because he gets a double jump then, right?
No, you just add an inch to your move or jump. They kind of like just make that the jump is your move because there's no other constraints to it. It's just that if you declare it and then can't clear it like per the distance that you're limited to, then you fall down.
So he's a little bit a ways, right? He's not right against.
Right, like a quarter.
Oh yeah. So yeah, are you going to take the exertion?
Well, so I'd have to turn, right?
Yeah, you have to spend 1 to turn because you're facing...
Jumping, performing, clearly... Jump up. It doesn't really say anything about...
Honestly, yeah, you'd have to turn, like, because it's kind of like a movement.
Jet Li stuff to do, like, and in space, on the moon, jumping and turning to get up. So let's just say that he's spent 1 oxygen to have turned in place.
Right.
Because now, like, everybody's aware of what's happening.
Right. Then he spends another 1 to jump.
He's carrying his 3 mass thing. And you said you count from the mass sticker here, or just...
No, so 3 would put him at, like, you just cover the first 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so he's
not
on 7 or he's on 8 then?
He's on 8.
1, 2.
So whatever's visible, the last one visible is what he's on. So he's on 8.
So those in the clear, if I...
The red's the only thing that matters.
Got it.
So he's not overexerted. Like
okay, so that, but I did spend an oxygen to have turned, and then don't I have to spend 1 to take the exert token?
No, so you take the exert token, meaning that next round he'll start having 3.
Oh yeah,
oxygens.
you're just short 1, right?
Yeah,
you're short an oxygen.
Yeah.
So that's this.
Yep.
Okay, so he's kind of exerting himself.
Yep. And then he can get an extra inch of jump.
Which, I mean, I'm basically just going to land.
Yeah, you might as well just put him on top. Yeah, so
he's there.
Right, so he has 2 oxygen left.
I mean, the whole thing is to have people ending up like as near to the middle as we can.
Right.
Technically 9 inches, but are we going to do like horseshoes where whoever's closest?
You could.
No, I think it's gonna play itself out.
The battle will be on top of the base.
Shoot. So this thing isn't ranged. Not really. It has a 1-inch range. I think. Yeah, it's just a mining drill, so he's got like slightly more reach than hand to hand. So he's gonna move another 3 inches.
Okay.
Just give ourselves 4 here. He's just gonna kind of end up on the top-ish almost.
Yeah.
and then that's 3 oxygens, and he's exerted.
So
and you don't bank it. So I just start the next activation for this
3.
unit with the 3 only.
Right. So you could take your last one and do a rest, which will let you get rid of the exertion token.
I'll do that, I guess. Okay. Is that the best? No, actually, no. I'm still trying to close distance here, but like in a...
it gives you a chance to remove it. It's not automatic. Oh, okay. It's 50-50.
Oh, so like I'll have all further turns until taking a rest.
Right, until you take a rest, you're gonna
Is a comp test, or what's the...
There's no test, it's just rest, it's 50-50.
Oh, to roll on it?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. No. Edits. He's just gonna use his last oxygen and stay exerted for the start of the next activation. Okay. End up like there, I guess.
Okay, so he's gone. Yep. All right, and then so the last person will be my medic.
Allegedly.
I think because you're bringing so much to this party as far as like
having built.
You got improvised weapons. You got a hammer, and you got this big like gun thing. Not gun, but like rock hammer. I don't know what
like
you would
call
it.
Space chainsaw. It's just
I'm gonna look for an improvised weapon on my medical specialist.
Fine.
So he needs a 4-up. He did not find one. I'll look again.
A barren spot.
I find one.
Okay.
So I'll look for the card in a second. So he's got an improvise. He still has 2 oxygen left. I'm just gonna walk.
Here you are, sir.
Oh, thank you. So he's got that in the medical patch. So he's gonna walk up, and he's just gonna walk up in R3. Like
careful.
He's gonna go behind him to kind of protect.
Well, the one dude's got a shield.
And then right? Yeah, the one guy has a shield, which. You know, like when you're wielding a flashlight and a shield, you can't really be messed with. All right, so that's everybody's activated. So we're actually going to go to turn 2.
Dose.
And let's see who goes first this turn.
I don't know how to count in Russian, so I'm not helpful there.
So you go first, or you can choose if you want to go first.
I do want to go first.
All right.
Because this time I'm going to activate Commander Dmitry Keen.
So keen. So Dimitri.
He's keen to get some use out of his geology hammer.
I know, I'm not looking forward to this, but at least...
He was the reluctant scientist on this mission. He's really a Russian...
Maybe I actually did come here just to shake your hand and welcome you, and you're responding of violence first.
Your hand might end up shaking here, but I think it'll be because of, like, neurological trauma than like, you know, greeting. But
give me your aliens.
He's going to move forward to engage you. I need to do that, right? To be with
you can just do a move. So you engage.
There's 1 oxygen, and we're now engaged.
Yeah, and then you're gonna hit me with this rock hammer.
Really nice ring.
Well, you're the one proposing to me, apparently.
How do you know?
Because you're the one who moved first.
90-10. You came the furthest distance. I don't know how that worked.
Well.
All right, so now he's concentrated too.
Right.
So how do we do this? Melee. I get a +4 thing from the hammer. It has like a mining perk, but who cares about that? And it has the throwing perk. I guess that's a perk for throwing.
And then you have 2 oxygens. So before anything else, you have to declare if you're going to use your oxygen up attacking.
Yes, he's got a concentrate token available, just the 1, and then he is going to use his remaining oxygens to improve his grapple roll.
Okay. Does the concentrate give you an additional bonus?
It's just a reroll.
It's just a reroll. So you don't need to use it yet.
But you can use it for anything, I guess. It's
So you keep it for now.
Allows the player to a single reroll for any rolls that that unit makes, including hazard dice rolls.
Right. So you don't have to make it yet. You don't have to use it yet.
Right.
So, all right. So you're going to get +2 on a D6 roll versus my D6 roll.
Well, D6 +3 for us each.
Yeah,
right?
we each get +3. So it's really, it's just really my D6 versus your D6, but you're going to get +2.
Oh, that'd be fine.
So I got a 4.
2.
4. So we tied.
I think I'll.
You gonna use up your oxygen because you're gonna lose it anyway. On a tie, you're gonna lose that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my concentrate token to re-roll this.
Okay.
You get to re-roll yours, or
Oh no, I don't re-roll mine. I'm sorry. So I'm at a 4. You're at 4. So you win now. So 6.
Okay.
So you hit me.
Okay.
So first things first, you knock me down.
Okay.
So you hit me with your hammer. Then I roll a hazard die to see if I get injured. I don't.
Okay. For the falled over.
Right, and then we do the damage. Okay. So I have +4 defense. On your hammer, you have
a +4 to the piercing thing.
Okay, so we basically just roll each of D6, and whatever the difference is how much damage.
Oh, because you have a +4 on your shield thing. Okay.
So I rolled a 1. You rolled
3.
so
You have to
there's
roll
2
a
difference.
hazard.
So I roll 2 hazard dice for the
Okay.
difference. I take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So you knock my commander down and you
Okay.
stunned him. But this is really bad because if a person's knocked down,
You have to spend oxygen to get up?
yeah, but also he's auto hit by melee attacks.
Oh, like he's got no defense to the next attacks?
I mean, he has defense for versus wounding.
Okay.
It's just if you're gonna roll to hit him, you automatically hit.
Got it.
Okay, so you're done. He's activated.
Well, he's going to use his commander ability, though. It's the For the Motherland. During the commander's activation, force any friendly unit within 4 inches to take an extra action, regardless of available actions, to that unit at no oxygen cost.
Okay.
And he's just going to have him move, which will literally just end him, like, next to you or whatever.
Okay. So he hasn't activated. This is just a free action.
Yeah, it's the commander-based freebie, I guess, For the Motherland.
Huh. Okay. So yeah, I kind of like, honestly, I think I wanted to match what he had, but really this equipment for the starting one is kind of useless. So either I stand up and try to fight back, or yeah, I mean, I guess like it's 1 oxygen, but you're gonna have a bonus to hit me also because we're in this kind of configuration.
How do I get a bonus?
Because you if you have more than 1 guy engaged, so I'm gonna stand up for 1 oxygen, and then I think I'm gonna have to do a disengage. But I either do that or I just start smacking your other dude with the. But I'll be at a. You know what? This is American forces. I am gonna hit your guy with the rock drill.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to attack him. So that'll be my 2nd oxygen.
Wait, you have a drill?
No, I improvised weapon.
Oh, got it.
And I'm gonna attempt to.
So you stood up for your 1, and
I'm gonna attack
for the 2. Okay.
And I'm gonna spend 2 oxygen. So when I hit you,
Okay.
I can. So you want to roll your d6, and I'll roll my d6. So I have an 8, so I hit you.
I have a 5.
So.
That just gives you the success because you were
right. So I knock you down.
Did you have a plus something from it?
Yeah, I spent 2 oxygen.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So now you have to roll that dice because you fell.
Knockdown.
Yep. 2 damage. Damn. That's great.
How do we?
You just take 2 of these hearts.
Oh, hearts. Got it.
Yep. And then I roll my improvised weapon versus your defense.
Commander Keen or on my other guy?
This is on your guy with the big drill.
Oh, okay, got it.
So not Commander Keen. Yeah. And then we both roll a d6. I have +3. You have +4, I think.
+5 for the combat specialist with the drill.
Oh, wow. So you have +5. I have +3. So most likely not going to hurt you. So I have a 5. You have a 1. So 4. So you have to roll 1 more die.
Hazard die?
Yeah. So nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
No ill effects until you get into the red, right?
Right. All right. So your turn. Got all your gold medals.
Let's activate my Medical Specialist.
Okay.
He's already facing the right direction, so he's just gonna jump. Well,
I mean, if you just
climb or jump, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up. He's like up against the base already. This is the Seer Daria base that is being invaded by these dirty Americans. Okay. Yeah, I guess 3-ish. So he's 3. We're gonna say he's balanced right there.
Okay. So you
That's
have
2 oxygens. So he's gonna move again, just straight.
Okay.
I guess that's about it.
And then is he gonna do anything with his last oxygen?
I didn't really pick the best starting gear, not knowing what I was getting myself into here, considering. But so, like, if he climbed down or jumped down, he wouldn't make 3 inches. He'd have to take.
He's going to have to be like right here, unless he's going to take an exertion to move out an inch.
Yeah, so that doesn't really help a lot, I don't think. I mean, would you say that if I don't know if this counts as pre-measuring or not, but like if he jumped and took the 4 inches, would it be able to get him like?
These bases, are they roughly an inch? They might be a little bit.
They must be about.
You can measure like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, actually, like 1.25 inches, like 30.
Oh, okay, so these bases are a little bit too, so you can't make it to the outside unless you're gonna take 2 exertions.
No, I don't want to do that. He has an improvised weapon.
I mean, he's not gonna be able to use it this round. The
You
question
can't
is,
throw it though.
you could throw it. Yeah, you want to
Throw
throw it?
item.
You can throw anything.
Roll 2d6. Subtract the item's mass from the result. And
All right.
this is 1.
So you're gonna like basically
get a chance
drop
to
this rock
deflect
on
it.
me. So I mean, I'm 3 inches. I'm basically 3 inches from you. So if you want to roll 2d6, subtracting the mass, that's how many inches you can throw it.
Okay.
But you are within my arc.
Right.
So
you get-
both players will resolve damage of a challenge roll. So it'll be a challenge roll. It's funny, you actually kind of auto hit as long as I'm within range.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because you're just throwing this thing, and like, if you can see it, you can deflect it. But if you can't see it, you can't deflect it. And you either have the range to make it and it hits you, or you don't have the range to make it and it doesn't matter.
All right.
So we can use that marker idea you had of like having it land on the ground, or I guess you could also just search for another improvised weapon.
Okay, so you roll a D. Oh yeah, 2d6.
2d6 minus the mass of 1 for an improvised weapon.
Huh.
This
So-
is really comical. Give me here.
Yeah.
So
So
8 inches.
8
so
inches
definitely
total.
hits, or definitely has the chance to hit, but you see it because it's within
Right.
your arc.
So now both players resolve damage with a challenge roll. You roll a d6 plus the item's mass.
Plus the item's mass.
Yeah. And then I roll a d6 plus my mass, which is
Your whole unit.
well, I have an item mass of 1 on me, so I'm at a mass of 5. And you're a mass of what? 1. So
So
I get plus 5. You get plus 1.
So it's like a low chance to have this kind of thing.
Yeah, it didn't. It just.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 6 though, but I don't.
That's not enough because yeah.
Because it's 7 versus your 11, right? Is the way we're reading that.
Yeah. The target's unaffected. So basically, you came up, jumped, and you threw a rock, and it like clunked off my helmet and like went flying.
I was hoping to puncture something and just.
All right, so he's
Ineffective.
gone.
Yeah.
So over here,
That's right.
he's gonna move 3. Actually, I think let's use this because this will be a little. So we're gonna move 3 like this, and then I'm gonna move 3 up to your guy, and then you're prone. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with a rock. I'll auto hit, because you're prone.
Okay.
So then you roll. What's your armor? Plus 5.
On the combat specialist who's on the ground currently, he's plus 5.
Okay, so I'm plus 3 for the rock that I'm using. So I mean,
So I got 6 plus 5. 11.
yeah, and then I'm gonna attack. I have 1 more oxygen, so I'm gonna attack you again.
Okay. So same kind of roll.
Yeah, 5 plus 3, so I have an 8.
Okay. 5
Okay,
plus
5 is
the
10.
so
I mean, this is how it goes. I'm trying to bust your
suit
spacesuit
with
that's
the-
just reinforced
Okay.
with a rock. So I'm hitting you.
I feel like maybe we
Over and
didn't do
over.
it all quite right the first game we played. Which we didn't film, everybody. Follow us. Like and subscribe. Join my OnlyFans and Patreon.
My medic, that was my medic who came in to try to bash your head in,
Okay.
is done. So you.
Both our medics are really not good at hurting other
Right.
people, bro.
You have your guy with
Supposed to be.
his.
So he's going to spend an oxygen. He's only got 3 to start with because he's got exert status, right? So he's got to spend an oxygen standing up because apparently laying on your back in space with bad guys around is a bad idea. And he can turn any which direction he wants because
I think when he's standing up, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think it makes sense.
you had a little damage on that guy, right?
The only damage I have is 1 on this guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's stood up and he's turned the right way. That's 1 oxygen of his potential 3.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 left.
Yeah.
I guess because he has a drill, well, see, so that either spend an oxygen to chance on getting rid of his exert thing. The exert doesn't like hinder his attack or anything.
It doesn't,
right?
just
It's
less
an
oxygen. Yep.
Reduction.
Right.
I don't know. He's like beat up. I guess let's see if he can take a rest and clear his exerted status.
All right.
So
I think it's like 4, 5, or 6 you're successful.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 with like out being modified.
So you don't.
So he's
you're not.
still
So you have
so
1
he's
oxygen left.
Yeah, so he's gonna attack your commander.
Okay. But I have you engaged.
So kind of like.
So we all,
Blood
it's
Bowl
kind, yeah.
style,
So
yeah.
you would add +1 because of this guy, but I add +1 because of this guy on you. So
Just
it's
cancel
gonna be a
each other.
straight D6 roll. Whoever has the
Well,
highest.
D6 plus 3
Yeah.
on us each, and then okay.
Yeah. So just D6 because we're
Everybody
both
like
+3.
and subscribe so that someday we can afford a second set of rules.
So
Okay.
you hit.
Okay.
That will knock me down again.
Okay, so then you got to roll hazard for being knocked down.
Yeah. So I take another point of damage.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay,
Getting
and
close
then
to that red.
defense. So what's your attack?
So I do the D6 plus 6, right? Because
Yeah,
of the drill.
I'm a D6
And
plus 4.
Does it matter that it has the 1-inch thing instead of the melee thing?
No, I think it just means that you can attack from 1 inch.
Within the
yeah.
okay, as opposed to like melee is that ½ inch or closer.
Right.
You got close.
Yep.
And it's not like okay, we'll go with it. D6 plus 6 on.
Shoot.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay, so there's only one difference then, right? Because you're plus.
I have D6 plus 6, so I have 7.
Oh, you're +6. So I'm +4. So there's 2. I rolled 2 dice.
7 versus 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so let's see if he gets injured. So he takes another one. So now he does lose a point of oxygen.
And mobility, right? Or no? What did we figure?
He just loses a point of oxygen because he's on the red.
Okay.
So one more no, and he's taken out.
Or he's out of action. Right?
Out of action, yeah. So my turn. I'm gonna activate him. I don't think this little blinding thing is kind of worthless. I was hoping I could do.
I mean, we both had kind of oopsies with our gear, but I guess that is that you don't know what you're walking into until
right.
you walk in.
So I'm gonna do a competency check. He can. Oh, it's only 4 inches. I don't think I'm within 4 inches. So I'm gonna look for an improvised weapon. I find one. First oxygen. Second oxygen, I'm gonna move towards your guy. So
I gave you the card.
yeah, if you is there another one? Okay. So yeah, so his mass is well, his mass is now up. I mean, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. He actually is
overburdened.
Yeah.
Which does that? It's -1 oxygen and -1 range, or just -1 range? You still breathe.
1 mobility point. So I'm just minus. So I now move
2 inches at a time.
But I don't really like that.
So you're gonna undo your finding a thing.
I could drop the laser pistol. I guess this is fine. We'll keep it. It's just I wanted to. So move 2 inches. Bloop. Spend my third oxygen. Bloop. And then I'll just attack.
Hey.
With my last oxygen.
Okay. With the improvised weapon.
With the improvised weapon. So I am. So in this case, you have a +1 on this roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I actually get. I get a +1 because I have you. I have more guys against you.
Well, how does my guy work? Because I'm in the.
You're 3 inches away. You're above.
Oh,
+1 engaged.
Okay.
So, and you have +1 because my mobility
So
sucks.
it's still just straight.
It's still the straight D6. So 4, 5.
So you tried to murder me with your yet again improvised weaponry.
Right.
Apparently, in space, weapons come at a high capital expenditure.
All right. So this is bottom round 2. So we're done.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to round 3.
Yay!
And then reset all the.
Our little biscuits. Everybody gets a cookie.
Okay. So then we roll to see who goes first. Activates first.
Always with the rolling.
6. Yes, I need this 1.
Wow.
All right.
Are you supposed to roll every time? Rules consultation here.
I'd like to go over to my commander and heal him because I have the resin patch, but
Well,
I'd have to disengage from you and go around to get to him.
You're 2 oxygen down because of the exerted and the 3 pips on the commander.
He wasn't exerted. He's never been exerted yet.
Oh.
I don't know what that's there. He's just down. Oh, I put that there because he's down 1. He has 3.
Oh, and we're just creating uses for things now.
It's
not at all confusing.
Oh, I should probably put overburdened on him. So I know.
Yeah, see? Gosh.
Okay, so I'm going to activate my astronaut to hit your rock guy.
My rock guy? Wait, which ones do I know?
To hit this guy. Yeah, because I'll actually...
Specialist?
Right, because I'll be a +1 now.
Oh,
because...
I didn't realize. He has a thing. It's that after causing any damage, this unit may take a free move action, but it didn't matter.
Well, I haven't done any damage to you.
No.
Oh, last time.
After
Okay.
Causing damage. I don't think that he did. I don't know now. It doesn't matter. It didn't affect what would have been likely to happen.
Oh, I actually, because I'm outside your arc,
Mm.
we didn't do this before, but since I'm outside your arc, I actually get +2 to attack. So I get +2 to attack.
Oh.
And then I get +1 because I have an assist bonus. So I actually have a +3 up on you.
Okay.
For the attack. So I'm going to swing at you.
Okay.
4. So I have a 7. So I do hit. So I knock you down.
So wait, we're not doing the D6 plus the thing plus the thing?
So you have a 3 mobility. I have a 3 mobility. They cancel out.
Right. So
I'm attacking you from the back. +2.
But none of us have the.
I have +1 because I'm assisting.
Okay.
So I have +3 over your bonuses.
Okay. I just know that somebody's got less mobility. That's
right, but that's not who's doing it. It's my medic. Yeah.
Word.
So I knock you down. You have to roll your hazard die.
Okay. Hazard die are all stolen by Dave. Are you want over here? Okay.
So
thank
nothing.
God.
And then.
I don't have any resin patches either. So
How much armor? You have 5 armor though, right?
Yeah, +5.
All right. So you're +5 on this. I have +3 on the improvised weapon. So you roll another d6. You get +5. I get +3.
Where do you get a plus? Oh, because of the arc thing?
Right. So I don't hurt you.
Okay.
So that's oxygen 1.
Okay.
Oxygen 2, I'm going to hit you again.
Damn it.
I auto hit because you're already prone.
Oh, got it.
So we roll again. You have +5. I have +3. So you basically.
I thought I didn't go. I thought it was. Oh, the first bit is uncontested.
Right. So, okay. And then third oxygen. Wow. And final yeah, because I haven't, final oxygen. Okay, that definitely didn't. So you're on the ground and I'm pummeling you with this rock. And it's not doing anything.
The combat
to you.
specialist has like.
It's
really
not a combat specialist,
armor.
it's the medical. Oh, you are, yeah.
Yeah, my guy is the combat specialist.
Okay, so your turn. You could probably finish off the commander if you chose this time.
All right, well. Your guy is the commander is the one still laying there?
Yeah.
We were base to base, or how are we treating that?
Yeah, we were base to base. He's
base to base.
And he should actually be.
Here, let's do this.
Oh yeah, because technically you're like these guys were both into contact with you.
Well, we're gonna do Commander Keen first, but we're gonna go ahead and use his For the Motherland thing first.
Okay.
Which is the during the commander's activation. Force any friendly unit within 4 inches to take an extra action regardless of available actions to that unit at no oxygen cost.
Right.
So he's going to force the dude on the ground
stand up.
Stand his sorry butt up.
Okay. I'm guessing you're going to have him face me. You probably want to.
Yeah, like a threat based. Okay, and then he has 4 oxygens. He hasn't lost anything yet. Commander Keen, that is. Dimitri Keen. Space hero.
So Keen.
Space hero of Motherland. The great Soviet space hero. So he's going to go ahead and attack.
Okay.
Your guy.
You automatically hit because I'm prone.
Right, so
then it's just see if you do damage.
Okay, and then this is the...
you have +4, I have +4, so this is just
because of the hammer?
a solid roll. Yeah. 2, 3. So I roll 1 hazard die.
Okay. That's 1 oxygen.
So nothing happened.
So he's going to hit again. Have a repeat.
We tied, so nothing happens.
Okay. It's 2 oxygen. Attack again.
6.
Oh, so nothing happens. And then the last oxygen.
4. Okay, so you 1 die. This could do it. He only needs 1 more and he's out. Nope. So you're sitting there with a hammer trying to hit my guy.
This space game is silly.
All right.
Commander Keen did not do good with his geology.
I think the best thing for me to do again, I'm going to activate the guy who has issues. He's going to hit this guy.
Okay. Which?
Him versus him.
Range? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the drill guy, right?
My movement is normally 2, but I get a +1 because my buddy's helping me.
Okay.
So we're going to be tied to see if
back to the initial.
Right. And one thing we need to remember on this is if we tie.
But I'm not helping.
Actually.
Oh no, I guess not. What's the help thing? Has to be within an inch.
Before I go, I'm going to take a concentrate.
Okay. So that's 1 oxygen to have done that.
But if we tie, we push off each other.
Okay. What's the help thing too? It's within 1 inch or half inch?
Engaged. If he's engaged with someone else.
Got it. Okay.
So I rolled a 3. You rolled a 2. So I hit you.
Okay.
So I knock you down.
Okay.
So you take another hazard die.
God bless it. Damn.
So you take a point of damage. That's what I wanted.
Hindered.
Yeah, he loses another oxygen, so he only has 2 now.
Yep.
And then I see if I damage you. So you have armor 5.
Yep.
I have +3. You have +2 to your roll versus my solid die roll, basically. Because you're +5, I'm +3.
Okay.
So you get 2 up on your roll. Oh, 3.
It.
Wow, 3 rolls.
Okay. We want to do more than one. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I mean.
So I'm pretty sure this finishes it off.
Just need to do 1. Yep. Oh, wow.
So he's out of action.
He's out of action.
How we want to do this now?
I mean, I think.
Need more hearts is all.
Oh, just he's out of action. If you take any more damage, you're removed from play. If the model has not been helped by the second recovery phase after losing all of its integrity points, it is removed from play. So you need to help him by round 5, the last round, or he'd technically be removed from play, which I don't know if that'll matter for this scenario or not. So let me think.
So you would still be able to attack him, or he's out of action,
right?
And he needs help. But like in this case, help in what way? Does the resin patch do anything to an out of action character?
By using a resin patch. If you don't have a resin patch, though, I don't think there's any helping him.
Got it.
Okay, so he's down. You don't have a resin patch, so he's going to be out of the game on the 5th round.
Okay.
All right, now I just need to hold my stuff together after this. So he's going to move. He still has 2 more oxygen. No, 3. Yeah, 2 more because I took a concentrate. So I'll spend 1 to...
You got that out of just that one attack action? Okay.
Yep.
Dang.
I'm going to move... actually, I guess I don't need it because I'm going to move this way. So we're going to kind of move like here. And then... because you already went. I want to put him like engaged with you.
Okay.
All right, he's done. And then you have your final... Oh, my prone guy hasn't gone.
Well, but I can do some things
right.
too. So.
Yep.
I don't really think there's any benefit in like letting it linger. So
yeah.
The medical specialist is going to use the medical training skill thing, which is once per game they may choose an out of action unit and force them to activate as normal with their full oxygen value. After this activation, the unit is immediately removed from play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're basically, and you don't, it just,
it's like zombie.
There's no range on it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any range implications.
Okay, so you do some kind of remote control, hit him with the adrenaline spike.
Yeah. So he's
got
like, his Soviet 70s era PDA on his suit, his wrist on his suit, and turns on some kind of meth delivery system to bring this Ruski back to business here, but for like one last shot. So, anyways, he's gonna, I guess, spend 1 oxygen to stand, right?
Right.
He's got to still do all the same
he's going to be, he's still engaged with this guy when he fell over.
Oh.
So he can choose to face him if you want. Otherwise, you'll have to spend, I mean, like, you can do whatever you want there, but he's...
Yeah, I mean, if he can't... So, like, it wasn't that everybody was all grouped in there base to base?
Originally, but I moved out.
Okay. Well, I meant for, like, this guy to this guy.
They should be base to base. I mean, it's just we have them laying on the side.
I just thought it was easier to attack the prone guy as far as
you could.
Equalize.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could stand one like this and just attack him and do 3 attacks.
I'm just trying to equalize since this guy gets only these actions.
And so it says he has his full oxygen, right?
Yeah, so, like, he would be 3 now because he just stood.
Right. Okay.
And this is like his Rusky zombie.
No, it's a good move. So, like, you're going to attack him?
Yeah, let's attack. Right.
So,
and then he's got the drill business, but he's going to be... where are our assists and stuff at?
You have no assist because he's engaged and you're engaged.
Okay, so it's just straight D6 plus 3 or just straight D6?
Actually, it's -1.
-1?
I'm sorry. Because, like, this would be your assist, but he's engaged. However, you're engaged by somebody else. So you're attacking him. You're auto hit. What am I saying? You auto hit because I'm prone.
Oh, there's no assist bit.
There's no assist bit. It's just attack damage.
Okay,
so you're +5 versus my +4 for damage.
+6.
I'm sorry, you're ultimately +2 versus my solid die roll. Okay. So I rolled a 2, so you're gonna injure him almost no matter what.
5.
So that's 5, 7. So it's 5 dice rolls. So you may have just finished him off. 2. Yep. He went
He's out of action.
He's out of action.
There's another there, that one, if that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, but now he's still got two
left.
oxygens.
Right.
I'd have to spend one to turn toward the other guy, right?
Right.
Do you have a medical specialist?
I do. This is my medical specialist right there. He's the one who put you down. He knows.
Do you have the zombie ability too?
I have a resin patch. I do not have a zombie ability.
Oh, so the Russians have special 100% organic methamphetamines technologies that the Americans don't have. So he's got the 2 remaining oxygens. He spent one to stand up. He spent one to take the uninhibited
You can spend
attack.
one to spin around.
Yeah, so I think that'd be my best bet. So he's going to spend an oxygen to turn back toward my next threat. Be like, I'm going to get you!
And then spend one to attack.
He's all like, for Lenin or whoever. I don't know who he's going to be all methed out with.
So it's just going to be a solid D6 roll because we both have mobility 3.
Okay.
So you
5.
win, so you'll knock me down.
Oh boy. You got to do your hazards.
I take no damage.
Okay, thank God. I mean, we're just keeping it interesting, you guys. Like and
then,
subscribe.
So I'm +4, you're plus 6.
6.
Oh, and I dropped non-starting equipment, so technically I drop my rock.
Oh. That guy had picked one up?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So 3, and you have basically +2.
6.
So it's actually
6 plus 6. Is that
actually that's it's not +6, it's +2 because mine is normally +4. So 6 plus 2 is 8. Does that make sense? We both have bonuses. My bonus is +4. Yours is +6.
Yeah. So the differential.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But there's an 8 difference. So I think you just criticaled me. So he basically came to life. He murdered my captain, or not put out action. Turned around and hit my medic with a rock. Your zombie cosmonaut. You do a critical hit, so it's 1 additional damage. So you had a value of 8 versus my 3, so it's 5. So I roll 6 hazard dice.
Oh, that's not good for you. I won't feel bad.
1.
Okay.
Nothing. 2. So 2 damage.
How on earth did you only take 2 damages out of 6 die?
Oh, he's not that constant. He is... Yeah. Okay. And then your guy still gets to go, because that's all on his turn.
Is it?
Yeah, you're the one he activated to use his special ability.
So that was the last of his oxygen.
Yeah, and then so he's gone.
He's technically out.
Yeah.
The zombie guy, like, Thanos dust implodes or something. I don't really know what. So my medical specialist did his magic, and any enemy unit within 1 inch cannot use a resin patch on themselves.
Really?
On themselves, though.
Oh, that sucks. Well, yeah, but...
So he's going to do a move to climb. I guess there's no need to do the jump because he's just going to come straight down the 3 inches.
Okay,
Is
so that's...
that the right measurement? Okay,
and then he can... Yeah. Yep.
I guess that makes sense because he's away, and the other guy has got 2 pips.
Yep.
The guy on the ground. So 1 oxygen spent there. But now, see, he doesn't have a weapon at all.
Correct. So he has to make an unarmed attack.
Which,
unless you're going to look for an improvised weapon first. Because you
so
already used your rock, so you could look for your rock.
I'm going to try to find... I want to do the thing. What is it? 4, 5, 6 succeeds in finding an improvised weapon.
So you found it. And then you're going to try... I mean, you could just use the one I dropped. Yeah. You found the one that I was holding.
He's like, yes!
And then you're going to...
I got this piece of solar panel or my rock or whatever. I'm going to try to bash this.
So you have +3. I have +4.
Okay. +3.
So basically a +1 on my roll versus your roll. So 4 versus 6. I can reroll.
It's the most illegal roll in wrestling.
So 4 versus 4.
So just
no, for damage it's nothing. We don't push.
Okay. So then I still have 1 more oxygen to try it again with. Is that right?
So you're gonna attack again?
Yeah. 3. Oh, so nothing happens again.
So and that's all your
oxygen. I picked
oxygen.
up a rock. I'm trying to bash your head in, even though you're laying there all helpless, but it didn't work.
All right. So that's the end of the round, though.
Right. Because I got 1 dude dead. He like zombie rage quit.
Right. And I have to save him by round 5. Okay, then we roll to see who goes first. Yay, I'm gonna go first.
Yes.
Okay,
Dave's
so
magic dice, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna stand up. He's gonna stand up like this. Do I roll? I have to roll to disengage you, though, right?
Yeah, I think so. A unit that is currently in combat may use this action to disengage as 1 oxygen. To attempt to disengage action players To attempt a disengage action, players will perform the following challenge roll: the d6 plus the disengaging unit's mobility versus their opponent's d6 plus units of mobility value. So
Okay.
it's like the same thing as the combat contest. It's just that it's to get away. If won, the winner may move 1 inch away from the combat. On a tie, the disengage is considered to have failed. A unit cannot perform a disengage action if they are prone.
Okay, so 1 to stand up. I'm going to look for a rock.
Oh, man.
I don't find one. I'm going to keep looking. I got to get a rock.
Yeah, but you won't even be able to do nothing with
I
it.
can exert. I didn't find anything. So I must be stunned. Like, you hit me so hard I was able to stand up and not do anything.
So even though
else.
there's no suit puncturing, there's like we rung your bell.
Right, basically. All right, well, your turn.
Okay.
I was really hoping I could get him away to patch up my captain, is what I was wanting, because he's got the resin
Captain, my captain. Well, so now what is the most gainful thing here?
I mean, this is the only one that's hurt.
Yeah. I think because the whole point is to have the most peeps alive at the end of 5 turns, right?
Right. And we're on turn 4, so this is going pretty quickly.
All right. So then let's have my medical specialist with his improvised weapon, which appears to be like a piece of solar panel or a rock or whatever he's got. Go ahead and attack.
So we're tied for the roll, so you need to beat my roll.
Okay. Beat my roll.
2, so you should go.
By Dave.
Oh, we tied. We push away from each other.
Was it just 1 inch each way, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an oxygen for me.
Oh, I think it's 1 inch total. So like we're out of. Yeah, we're out of engagement.
So I mean, I guess I'll just go ahead and spend an oxygen to close the distance again.
Okay.
And then attack again.
That'll be the last attack, right?
3.
No, you attack, move, attack.
Bounce
Okay.
off you.
Okay. You can choose to spend your last attack to get +1 on this roll.
What is it? It's just D6 plus 3 on us both, like an
right.
D6.
So do you want to use that oxygen? Or you can just attack again. Well, if you miss, if we tie, we're gonna bounce. If you miss, I could choose to push.
No, I'm okay keeping the bounce up.
Okay.
Actually.
Do you want the +1 or not?
No.
Okay, so straight roll. 2, 6.
Ooh.
So you hit me.
Okay.
I get knocked down.
But I get up again.
No damage.
Man, that's a special.
I have a +4 defense. You have +3 on your improvised weapon. Right. So I get a +1 to this roll.
Okay.
So 5 effectively. 2, so nothing. Yep. You can attack me again. I'm prone.
Go ahead and do that.
You auto hit.
Not contested or whatever.
Right. So you don't do anything.
Oh, because you have the difference in the shield.
Well, I have +1, but it doesn't matter because we tied. So you still don't do any damage. I still have no. He's my attack specialist basically. So he's gone. So I might still have my attack specialist hit you with his improvised weapon. He's at actually. I have a concentrate token. I'm at a -1 though because I'm a little overburdened.
A little.
So you roll a d6. I roll a d6. I'm -1, but I can reroll. Oh. I'm gonna reroll. I'm using my concentrate. You had a 1, so you technically have a 2. Shoot. So we tie. So we
bounce off.
Yeah. So I'll go because you're against the thing.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's 1.
Protect the motherland.
I'll spend 2 to get behind you. Because let me make sure that's 2 movement. Pretty sure to get in there. Actually, it might have been 3. I should be able to still get within a half. So I would have gotten in there. Half inch of you.
Okay.
I'm just moving where I'm going.
What?
And then I'm going to attempt to hit. So that's 1 attack, 1 move, 3rd attack. I have +2 because I'm hitting you in the back. So, and I'm going to go ahead and spend my last oxygen.
This is on my medical specialist too?
Right. You have a +1. I'll have a +3. So ultimately I have a +2. This will be my last action because I'm using up the rest of my oxygen.
Oh, you're buffing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I hit. So I knock you down.
But I get up again, maybe.
So here's your hazard.
Hazard.
Ooh. Nothing. What's his armor?
The medical specialist is a +5.
All right, so I have a +3. So I still need to roll. You roll as well. You get a +2 to your roll, basically, versus my roll.
Okay.
So unless you roll 1, oh, you did. Actually, we're tied, right? Because you're +2.
So nothing happens when you're prone. What happens then?
Nothing happens when you're prone.
Okay. So you did the ever classic part of this game, apparently, which is attempt to bash my skull in via helmet, and nothing gets through. Is that right?
Right. Basically, I jumped over. I hit you in the back. So I attacked here. We pushed each other away. I jumped over here, hit you, attacked you in the back, and spent my last oxygen to boost the attack. So you still have your commander keen.
Yeah, but now I gotta. All right. So I mean, will we say that this would just be one oxygen to move to be with like closer distance?
Yeah, because he's effectively like, I mean, we could just put him standing up and just put this.
His corpse is like unable to move. Body is propped against the thing. So we're saying one oxygen to get like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm out of arc too. I get a little perk.
Yes, you get +2.
Oh, so I got one oxygen to move.
Right.
I want to attack. I have a geology hammer.
So
Start with it's just the
you'll get a +2 to this roll versus my roll.
So D6 +2 for me.
5. So we tied. We bounce.
Oh, that's silly.
I can't really bounce, so you're going to have to bounce away an inch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was 2 oxygen for that
Right.
attack.
Do you want to come back in?
Yeah. 3 oxygen to close the distance, and 4 oxygen to repeat the behind the back attack. Actually, how do they define the bounce part? Because like, do you get an opportunity to change direction or anything? Because wouldn't it be that like I swung on you, it kind of like thudded on your suit.
Move directly away from each other 1 inch to stopping any other mines.
So it's not really implied to change direction. Okay, so you rolled a 5.
Okay,
Ooh.
so you do knock me down.
Oh.
So I take a hazard of 1. That's my first one.
Okay. Allegedly.
I'll drop any non-starting equipment too. So I drop my improvised weapon.
Oh, that's right. You had picked them up. And then that was...
that was your last hit. So you have to roll to do damage.
I moved, attacked, we bounced.
Hold on.
Again, and then I attacked again. Right?
Right. I am actually going to... The first time I'm hit, I have an ability to deflect that to any unit within 2 inches. Oh. So I'm going to deflect it to your Cosmonaut on the ground.
Okay.
So
would I just take a hit, or what happens? How does that work?
Yeah, I think you basically hit him.
So like I swung, it would have connected, but
it would have connected, but because I am an American combat, I use my karate.
So
my space
Jean-Claude, the American.
I use my space karate to redirect you to attack your own guy.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll for your down guy? Like he has +5 versus your.
What do you mean?
The down. Well, you're gonna have to roll to do damage.
So I'm not just putting the pip on him.
No, it's roll to do damage. So you have a plus. What with your hammer?
With the hammer?
That's what you're attacking with, right?
Oh wait. Who's doing what now?
This is your commander.
So I did take a pip.
Who's which one? He has the hammer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're hitting him. You've hit him.
Yeah.
So now roll your damage, and then I'll roll the die for your defense.
Saying, right, you hit the medical specialist.
Right, you hit the medical specialist, so he's +5, right?
Medical specialist +5.
And your attack is +4.
With the hammer +4.
Okay, so I'm a +1 for defense. So a 5 defense versus 4, so you don't injure him.
Okay, that makes more sense now. I thought just we were applying the pip that would have ended up on your guy to my guy. So it literally is like a deflect. Or like a redirect for the hit, not for like the outcome of the whole contest. It's the hit itself. Okay.
So everybody's gone. We go to round 5.
Oh boy.
Now this is the final round.
Round down.
Final we roll to see who goes first. I do. My medical specialist is gonna go. He spends 1 oxygen to stand up.
Okay.
Spends 1 oxygen to go here. I'm going to spend. Let's see, so 3. Yeah, so that's 3 oxygen.
Additional oxygen is round.
I'll do a 4 to jump down by my commander.
Okay.
I will take an exertion token. I don't remember which one. I think it's this one.
So you're gonna take 2 exertions?
I am actually going to... Well, that was 4 just to get here.
Okay.
With no exertions, because I'm hugging the sides.
Okay.
Sorry. So it's 4. I went up around for all my oxygen, hit just in by my commander.
Oh.
And now I'm
stood
going to
up.
take...
You stood up and then
Right.
move 1, move 2,
Yeah, and
move 3. There's your 4, right?
right. And then I'm going to take I'm going to take 2 exertions.
Okay.
Which I already put 1 down, so I'll put another 1 down. Because my special ability is I can use a resin patch twice before it's used up.
Okay.
So I'm going to heal my commander. I'm going to recover my commander.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that just like... I guess it just patches him up too.
There's no hope in winning a game against Dave. I knew it.
Well, you could still do it if you can. So my commander now is he's still down. He's still prone.
Okay.
But he's got 2 life back on him. So put the prone. And then I am done with my medical specialist.
So he's still prone.
He's still prone. If you triggered him, I mean, he has 2 health on him. So you could...
My one guy is laying down?
Yeah.
Is that in arc for my guy, or do I need to spend anything to turn? I think
you're in arc. I mean, you've engaged. He's prone, so you'll auto hit. If you're gonna have him attack, it's auto hit. I don't think this guy will count against you because you're in my back arc.
Oh,
so it would just be you would auto hit, and you have your so you basically could take 4 actions and just keep whacking.
I mean, let's try that, I guess, just because I'm down a guy, so I gotta keep you down.
So you're +4 for attack. I'm +4 for defense, so it's going to be solid die roll. Now, before you roll this, do you want to spend oxygen to boost this? Or would you rather just keep buying to attack? You could also exert.
Yeah.
Just to keep that in mind, you might as well last round exert yourself.
Right.
To get additional 2 oxygen, basically. To spend on actions.
Let's just go straight attack to C to start.
Okay.
Because I need to get 2 pips on you, right?
Right. If you knock me down, you could just do it with a knockdown. So... I rolled a 6, so there's no way you can knock me down the first, so we tied.
Okay.
All right.
You said straight die roll because of the
numbers.
Okay.
Are you going to spend oxygen? You can do another attack.
So that was 1 oxygen.
Right.
No, let's just do a straight attack.
Okay, straight attack.
Oh, and actually, let's go ahead and do his commander ability real quick. It's just to have the guy stand up.
I'm guessing you're going to have him face me when he stands up.
And actually, do I get any benefit now with the assists and stuff? I wonder if I should have done that first.
No, because this guy's canceled out by him, and he's not in contact with him anyway.
Okay. So he did his free bit to have a medical specialist stand up.
Okay.
So we're going to spend another oxygen just on another attack.
Okay, so 2 versus 2, so we're tied.
Okay, so then... odds here. Let's buff this one with 1 oxygen. So this is like his normal... thing, and then I'm pretty sure he's gonna... Do I need to take the exerted thing before spending the 4? Does it matter, I guess, in the last round?
It doesn't really matter. You can just take the exerted, which basically gives you 2 more oxygen for actions.
Yeah. So, well, let's go ahead. I've spent 3, and... Right? Yeah, spent 3. Let's go ahead and buff this last one. Is that right? I did 1 attack, did 2 attack. Yeah, so this would be the 3rd oxygen, but I'm going to buff it with another, so I get a +1.
Right. So
so then I guess we'll do the same thing with those exerted tokens.
Okay,
so just
so
a +1.
6.
Wow.
3.
Jesus.
All right. So
nothing there.
Yeah.
I think I could have changed up my roll choices.
My Commander Keen will go. He will stand up.
You're not Commander King.
That's
Man,
my
trying to steal my
Commander Hawk will stand up and he'll face you. He does still have his improvised weapon because he started with it. And I will so that's 1. Do I want to attack you? Because this is the final round. Maybe I should just move away.
The final round down.
No, I think I should attack you. So it's gonna be tied. I'll spend my last 2 oxygen just to make this easy. Or I guess I could exert myself. So we'll spend...
Who's doing
Stood up 1. He's commander.
Got it.
Stood up. He's going to attack you.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2 oxygen, so I get +2.
Okay. So it's a straight roll for me, +2 for you.
Right. So we tied, so nothing.
No bouncing or whatever?
I'm going to spend exert. No bouncing. Oh, we would bounce. I'm sorry. So you... I mean, we split up by an inch. That probably brings you out of him. I have 2 exert left. I'll move and then do one final attack.
Okay. No pluses this time, or
no pluses. All right. Oh, you won. But you already exerted, so you can't. You can choose to move away from me, or you can take exertion to attack me back. But you can't take an exertion because you're already maxed.
So I can choose to move away from you. Can it just be like this direction? How far away? Just 1 inch? Like you swing on me, you miss, and I kind of like leap out the way, right? Is the idea behind this mini move?
Right. Free move action away. So it has to be away. It's a full 3 inches away from me.
Can I just like hug them up over here, basically?
I mean, like if you want to do something like that.
Can I turn it?
Yeah, because it's a move action, so technically you can move. Okay. And then my Commander Keen's done, and then you have your
Not
medical.
Commander Keen. I have Commander Keen.
My
You're Thunderhawks.
My Commander Hawk is done. Your turn.
All right. So my medical specialist, still with his improvised weapon, is like the last hope of the Soviets.
But you're facing off against the combat specialist, who isn't hurt yet.
He's over encumbered. What does that imply? Just the... Oh, so he does that -1. Though,
he has a movement of 2. And he'll be -1, so you have a good chance of hitting him.
What about assists-wise?
Yeah, you get +1.
So
you have +2 to hit him.
Okay.
Automatically. So...
I mean, I guess, given what we're facing here...
But the first attack in a round that hits, I can redirect, because of my space karate.
Oh. So it can come back to my...
I can make you hit your own commander.
But so, I mean, there's no real risk in that, I guess, because everybody's got full health over here.
Okay, so you're attempting to hit me?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
got 4 oxygens.
Are you spending any?
No, I want to buy my attempts here first, I
Okay.
think. Because I already get a +2.
Right.
So buffing it, I don't think it's gainful.
4. 3. So 1, you hit me.
Okay.
I'll redirect it to your commander.
Okay, so now I'm rolling on the +5 part of the commander.
Yeah, technically...
So it'd be like the D6 +3 for the medical specialist swinging with the thing, right? That you just deflected.
Technically, you knock down your commander.
Oh.
Because I deflect the hit, so you hit him instead. Oh. So he's knocked down. He will take a...
You got a roll hazard anytime that happens, right?
Yep.
Nothing.
Thankfully. Then his defense is 5, which I can roll for you, versus your attack of 3.
+3.
So I get +2 on my roll. Okay. So 6 versus... Okay, so he's not hurt.
Okay.
Space karate!
But then I still have 3 oxygen to continue attacking, right?
Right.
But no, now it's just +1 because you're over encumbered.
Yeah.
Over encumbered just comes.
Okay, so next attack. Okay, so you should hit. Okay, so you hit me. You knocked me down.
Ooh.
Let me roll my. I take nothing.
Dave's special dice roll.
You are +3. I'm +4, so I have a +1 on my defense.
Ooh.
So nothing. But now I'm auto hit.
So that was 2 oxygens. I got 2 more attacks.
Right.
Actually, 4 more, right? Because I couldn't exert.
You can exert. Yep. So you're gonna attack me again.
Yeah, uncontested this time, right?
Right. So this is just damage. So I get +1. Ooh. So that'd be 4 hazard dice.
Ouchies.
Yeah, this could hurt. Nothing.
Take a special dice.
2.
Oh. Wait, now what happens to who over here? Oh, he was fresh.
Yeah, he was fresh, so he takes 2. So then
was 3.
Right. Yeah.
So then he's gonna attack again.
Okay. So he auto hits, so I get +1 to my... Shoot. So 2. Takes another one. Maybe you'll be able to do this after all. I'll just move it from another guy, so he's at 3.
Okay. So then he's gonna exert to do another action. I mean, another attack action.
Right.
4.
So 2
again.
He's not
out of action.
He's out of action.
Oh, here I got some over here.
You could attempt to hit him again if you want to try to remove him from play, because you have 1 action left.
Oh, that's how that happens.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Okay.
If he takes any more damage, he's removed from play.
Well, then I guess we must, right?
Okay.
So
this is your last one, right?
So what about the mods?
I get +1.
So you got 4v5.
So you do 1 dice of damage.
Oh boy.
Nothing. So he's not removed from play. And that was turn 5.
Yep.
So for this specific scenario, let me verify the winning conditions. At the end of the game, the faction with the most units entirely within 9 inches of the center of the board has won. It just says it has... I mean, we could count it as a tie. I'm fine with that, considering my guy's knocked down.
How's that a tie?
What do you mean?
Didn't we murderate some people?
I murdered one of yours. You knocked one of mine down.
I don't know. However, one of
I wouldn't be able to
us-
rescue him anyway because as long as your medic is within 1 inch of him, I can't use a patch.
on himself.
Oh, on himself. Oh, okay, so I could have used it. Oh, I'm out of patches.
Right.
I can't save him, so we'll just count him as out because I have no way of saving him. That's fine. And then we'll do. So we basically tie. So I think in the event of a tie, we'll both just to make
We're
this.
saying it's 2 and 2 as far as the
Right.
points.
So normally post game you would get a D3 credits plus 1 for each unit in the settlement. So I think just to make this interesting and give us more money to play with for units,
Okay.
we'll say we tied. The humans pick up their commander and go home.
Okay.
But on the way, I grab some of your stuff because I'm here. So then we'll each get a D3 plus 2 credits. So
it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5
right.
and 6.
So I'll gain 5. Or I'm sorry. We both gain the same. We both gain 4.
5 credit.
4. It's
4.
a D3.
Plus 2 though.
Yeah. So
yeah.
it's a
so
D3.
2 and
so
then 2. So yeah.
right. So
We're
then
each plus 4 from scenario 1 of this campaign of 5.
right, and then let's take a look because I think we have to roll
4
for
credits.
injuries.
Oh God.
So let's see what happens to him. So we are changing this. If you read the rules, we think there's a misprint in the book because since he was taken out of it, since he was removed from play, it should be harder for him to recover. And the rules as written in the book imply it'd be easier for him to recover.
That or we're totally butchering the win condition and all that to begin with. But...
Right. So you'll roll for him, and I'll roll for my combat
What is it, 2d6?
specialist. 2d6.
Okay, so I'm rolling for I don't have a name for this guy. This is my combat specialist. That
Okay, so
OOA.
so both are combat specialists is what we're rolling for.
Ooh,
So
wow, interesting.
so you rolled an 8
8.
minus 2 would be a 6. Scarred and bruised, -1 to comp rolls. So that'll be from now
I'm
on.
just gonna put comb spec minus what is it?
1.
-1 to comp rolls.
Yes.
Oh no, not plus, dummy.
And then the other thing about that is that will last until he's healed. You'll have to roll. You can spend 5 credits between games to give him a chance to heal, but it's only 30%.
Scarred and bruised. You said
Yeah.
it's called. Okay.
And then I'll roll for mine.
These magic rolls.
10 serious hits, -1 to movement.
Ooh.
So I'll
You didn't
write
do a
that down.
plus or minus. It was
No,
just straight.
because he was
You
just
were
knocked out.
LOA.
Yeah, he wasn't taken out of the game. He was
Got
just
it.
knocked down. So he's serious hits.
Okay.
So that thanks for watching that game. That was exciting. I'm really hoping since it's a new game, I think we did the combat right this time, unlike our test game.
You're involving me, so that's like
I had a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty well balanced.
Russian brings all
really-
the medal.
I
to the yard.
really liked your your medic coming up and resurrecting the guy.
Yeah.
And he basically took 2 of my guys down right away. That was great. And then I think for me, what I really liked the most was my medic kind of like jumping and running over the roof of your facility to get to my commander. Did you have any favorite moments of the game?
I mean, I not figured out tactics or anything yet, but it was fun to have like the scenario play out that way where my guys were like, oh crap, we're being invaded or whatever, and kind of congregate, and even like the one climbing the station base or whatever to get over top of things. So it was just kind of a cool scenario to start this campaign off with. Definitely a lot of fun, and to see how it goes. Hopefully I didn't butcher too much rules stuff or whatever, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm my Americans definitely grabbed some of your stuff as we ran away.
You're looking for the alien, right?
We both, I didn't find one, I guess. You're not aliens.
We each
That's
get
fine.
plus 4 credits.
We each get 3 credits. No, 4 credits. 4 credits. So we might be able to buy some new gear next time.
Your guy's got a bum leg,
right?
And my guy is -1 on all of his rolls, though the competency rolls. So.
And next game we'll go over if we end up getting a shuttles, but I don't think we have enough because I think minimum is 10. So we're kind of stuck with the equipment we have. For reference, again, we're house ruling, like just finding a rock on the ground as a competency roll, and you have a makeshift weapon. The only difference is since one of my characters bought one, he can't lose it when he's knocked down, whereas anybody else
right,
who's
it was your starting item.
He's got like a slung around his arm, like maybe it's a rod or something, and so he's not going to lose it.
He's had it a little longer, so like Walking Dead style, he's fashioned a little shoulder strap for that piece of.
He's been up on the moon for years.
Right, yeah. So he's really worked on that one. It's not just a rock he's found; it's something more.
Right. I really like it. I'm looking forward to the next game. Like I said, we'll probably end up having 5 of these, or shoot for around 5. So, like, subscribe, comment, let us know your thoughts on the game. If you want to see more of it, if you want to see something different. If you really like it, let us know too, because I do have the Chinese astronauts. They're not painted yet. Taikonauts. If you really like it, let me know. That will give me incentive to paint them up, and so we can have a third faction.